this happened last week. Federal officials have served subpoenas to Marxist political influencer Hasan Piker and Code Pink co-founder Susan Medea Benjamin as part of a wider investigation into whether U.S. organizations and leaders violated U.S. laws and sanctions in supporting Cuba's communist regime. Fox News Digital has learned. Now, I have a couple of comments from Hasan, and this is him when he's talking about his UK visa being revoked. Have you seen this yet, Leaflet or Banana?
He got banned from the UK. Yeah. He's not allowed to go there. How crazy is that?
And Cenk,
Is he allowed to leave the US because of the subpoena? Maybe that's it, right?
No, it's not. It has nothing to do with the subpoena.
Okay.
That I'm aware of.
He's not allowed to come to the UK. I don't know why he would go there, but he's not allowed in. No.
He wanted to do a debate.
Okay.
Does he talk a little bit about it here?
Yeah, that's what I was going to play out.
Left-wing YouTube pundit Cenk Uygur banned from entering the UK. Yeah, it's... Okay, well, I didn't want to talk about it, but my visa has also been revoked. We just found out.
And he just stares.
So, yes.
Yeah.
He's very literate.
Okay, but
yes,
why
I will not be going as it stands currently. I don't believe that I'll be able to go to the United Kingdom this upcoming week.
Dead air. Whoa, Kimasabi. Oh my god.
Yeah.
For this?
He's terrible. Why do people watch him?
I was supposed to do something
because
with
they're all
Yanis
retarded.
Varoufakis, do something with Zach Polanski, do something with Jeremy Corbyn, do something at the Oxford Union. And now...
I really can't stand
the Labour government has revoked our visas.
It's like
Go
a
to
meme
Ireland. Okay,
character.
guys, it's not about fucking being in the vicinity of the UK. I was supposed to do shit in the UK.
Why would he want to go there and do shit? Spread his propaganda, and then he gets banned.
Look, he even still uses Kaya.
He's
really good at his words.
Where obviously the interests of Israel take the highest priority. And it's
derangement syndrome.
No, you can't do that. That's not a thing.
Yeah.
Yep. Nick Shirley can go though, of course, because Nick Shirley is a dog for the fascist state.
Huh?
Yes, that's it. The UK is so right-wing.
Like the administration trying to deploy subpoenas against political dissidents in the United States of America. The UK that's like completely captive to the interests of pro-Israel advocacy organizations. Like they are moving in a way. And this is the liberal government, right? The Labour government is supposed to be the liberal government doing this, and the American government is the right-wing government doing it. Like we are in the 1930s era, where I think that the administrations in both the UK and the United States of America, regardless of like their supposed ideological differences, are absolutely moving as a uni-party, and things are going to get even worse from here on out. Straight up fucking fascism. That's it. That's it.
What's
a fascist country.
What's hysterical?
The fascism. Always with the fascism.
I don't think he even knows what that is.
No.
No, none of them do. But what's so great about him is he's like essentially here saying, like that there's no freedom of speech, and for him, remember that he wants everyone on the other side to die. That they shouldn't have speech. Period. They should just be dead. So it's always great to hear commies and their logic, which of course there's never any logic at all, other than that they win. That's basically it.
Commies are the worst.
I agree.
Do we want to hear what he has to say?
Yeah,
or
finish
should we
it
be
up.
Fuck that guy.
To enforce its bidding upon other countries, and in an effort to abide by the wishes of a foreign country like Israel, the Western liberal democracies that are supposed to protect and preserve speech, even if they don't have a First Amendment like we do here in the United States of America, they're supposed to have reason, like good reason. This is not one of them, right?
Oh, we don't.
This is not one of them.
We don't have the same laws.
Being critical of Israel while effectively combating anti-Semitism is not a good enough reason to bar someone entry into the country. Ironically enough, one of my famous speeches that I delivered was at Oxford Union, which is what I was supposed to attend once again, where I warned the Western governments and I warned those who were worried about anti-Semitism that this dangerous association between anti-Semitism and anti-Zionism, this conflation between Judaism and Zionism, was going to create an environment where anti-Semitism would manifest.
Like UK has the same laws and rules applies. We don't have the same freedom of speech. You can just come here and spread your propaganda. This is not how it works, right? It's different than the US. And so you can't come here and say that kind of stuff. It's against our
I don't think
law.
we should let I mean, as an American, I don't think we should let people from other countries do the same either. I don't believe that people from other countries have the freedom of speech from the First Amendment when they come here, in my opinion.
No, because
for
we don't
citizens.
have that in Europe, right? We are not like that's the beauty with the US. You got the freedom of speech. We don't over here. And that must be one of the reasons why he is banned from entering the UK, right? Because you're not allowed to spread that kind of propaganda.
Well, I think that's what this whole conversation basically boils down to is, do you think that this is fair? Should they have let him speak? Or should you, as kind of Leaflet said, that you don't just let someone just jump over to your country and then espouse hate or what have you, or propaganda?
I'm the type of person that's like, just let everyone speak and let people hear everything and they can make their determinations from there. That's kind of where I come from. It's like, just, I hate any restrictions on free speech. I think people should just say whatever the fuck they want. And people can make determinations based on that and use their brains and decide what they do and don't want to listen to.
Would you, this isn't loaded, a genuine question. Would you be okay if someone came over, let's say to America, and have a rally and a parade, let's say, or a big riot, not a riot, a rally against something? Like, you did see this in many, many instances for the past like 6 to 7 years or so, where you'd have like foreigners actually helping to say, down with the Jews, etc., whatever the hell it is. And you had, those were foreigners doing it and getting people riled up. Do you think that we should be affording them that same freedom of speech?
I think all speech should be allowed. That's kind of where I come from. I'm not saying I would advocate for what those people are saying or that I would agree with them, but I am just very much I just want the rules to be applied equally and everyone should be able to speak. The problem is that it's being slanted towards one side, mainly our side at the moment. So I think everyone should be able to speak. They wouldn't allow us to speak in their country, so I wouldn't allow them either, basically. The way I see it is like, I kind of get that, Leaflet. Yeah, like, I mean, I'm just a free speech absolutist, but I get it. Like, for citizens, I totally agree with it. Like, it's fair. We all have even freedom of speech, right? But like, to allow people from other countries whose intent is specifically to psyop us, specifically to fuck with us, and they don't allow us to do that to them, it just seems like asymmetrically allowing yourself to get fucked, basically.
Yay!
I get that in a way, but I have always like lived over here where we are restricted. We are not allowed to. Yeah, we don't have the same freedom of speech, right? There's a limit of what we can say over here in Europe, and I admire that with the US, and that's why you guys left, right, and started your own better world, and with like the laws of guns and a lot of things are different over there. And I am all for freedom of speech. Unfortunately, I live in a world where I am not allowed to have that unless I move over to the US, which I probably never would because it's too far away. And I like where I live now, even if I'm not allowed to say everything and spread propaganda. I don't need to do that, so I'm cool. And I don't think Hasan should come over here and say his communist stuff, because we have fought wars and there was communism here. It didn't work, right? The USSR tried it. It didn't work. We don't want to have that again. No, thank you. It just doesn't pan out. Trust me, bros. It doesn't
I'm of
work.
the perspective that, like, if you restrict a certain side of speech, no matter what it is, then that becomes more alluring to people and they're going to hunt into it more, and it's just going to work against the people trying to censor it to begin with. Like, I think that all speech should just be out there and people should be smart enough to make their determinations. We're adults. We can figure out what is good, what is evil, etc.
Yeah, I think that's cool. I would love to have freedom of speech. Unfortunately, I don't.
Hey, neither do I, for the record. There are things that I've said that I'm sure would get me arrested. Like, I get it.
Hasan also came out with this statement yesterday, June 1st. I've been fighting the far right for a decade plus.
Okay, now pause for dead air for 20 minutes.
Yeah. You gotta pause like every 20 seconds.
Yeah.
I never would have imagined a Labour government would ban me from entering the UK. Dark times ahead for the West. Liberalism is dead. MAGA fascism and its corrosive influence is felt everywhere. Dun, dun, dun. So yeah, that has been an episode of Keeping Up with Hasan.
The MAGA fascism that he is on his YouTube channel in America continuing to talk. I hate commies so much.
Yeah, man. Same.
Our goal is 200,000 subscribers. Help us. Let's get there.